Hi guys, it's Pacifist here. For those who watched the previous video, did you guess the next Bokumaro right? Feel free to let me know in the comments down below. For those who didn't watch the previous video, I essentially told people that the next Bokumaro video that I would draw will be like a redraw, i.e. an old one, and that it was my favourite character from a specific video games, and that there was an anime adaptation of that game later on, but I haven't seen it. I know it's pretty hard to guess from those sort of hints and clues, since many of you probably don't have access to the list of the Bokumaros that I've drawn thus far. But anyways, the answer was none other than Alisha from Tales of Zestiria. You'll be able to find the catalogue if you follow me on Twitch, where I live stream the art stuff, so feel free to follow me on Twitch. The Tales series used to be my favourite JRPG series, but it got demoted to second place after me having discovered the Tales series. This video is going to be quite long because not only does it contain the time-lapse of me drawing the Bokumaro, I've also appended the time-lapse of me drawing the quote-unquote like TCG or card art form. So whether that means that the future video is going to be 10 plus minutes long like this one or not, we shall see. Typically when I upload just the Bokumaro stuff, I just upload the raw time-lapse from Clip Studio Paint. But I could always 2 times the speed to speed things up and make them in more of a condensed form. Obviously that will result the time-lapse being a bit fast, but hopefully it's still manageable with the eyes and it's still okay. But yeah, I guess we shall see. We'll just play it by ear and see how we're going to do things and operate things. But anyways, with that out of the way, since this is a redraw, I'll pen the old version side by side towards the end of the Bokumaro time-lapse, just before the card art time-lapse. For those who don't know, I do plan to go back and redraw the older ones, the ones that I are not happy with, and also additionally make a card art form for my stream overlay. We stream over on twitch.tv/twitch_Bokumaro at least once a week. Feel free to come join and hang out with us if you'd like. We're a friendly, comfy group and we don't bite. Promise. Would love to grow the community if we can. Speaking of growing, feel free to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you want to see more content like these. There are some more projects I wish to do later this year that I will probably announce at a later date. So now with all that stuff out the way, it's time to talk about the art now. So when it comes to drawing her, I kind of wanted to hold her weapon, which is kind of like a spear, I guess. I think her best assets in my opinion is her hair, so I had to spend a bit of time to make her hair look nice. I really dig the twirls or curly parts of her hair. I think overall I was pleased with the outcome of the hair. Her hands were a bit tough, and it didn't help that she was wearing armor, so she's kind of like a knight, if you will. There were some difficulties I did run into, mainly proportions. I had to elongate her body a bit, which means I had to adjust her weapon as well. Also, another challenges that I experienced were her boots. Even during the sketching phase, I kept readjusting the angle and perspectives of them because to me it just didn't feel right or natural. The pose felt a bit wonky and awkward and unnatural as a result. But overall, I did have fun during this piece, mainly because me being biased that she's my favourite character for this game, although this game is one of my least favourite from the series, but I digress. Let me know what you think. What part did you like best from this video, and have you played any of the Tales series? If so, which ones? For the card art, my aim is to try and not make it overly complicated. I don't want to spend countless hours, days, or even weeks working on them. They're mainly for the stream overlay. If people want them as prints or as like in card art form, then maybe we can produce them, but I'm not so sure yet. So I kind of put Alisha by some runes. I wanted a bit of forestry feel to it. I was undecided whether to have the setting at nighttime or during the day, but I opted for the latter. I guess I felt like drawing the rays of light, and I think they turned out okay. Overall, I was happy with what I did. Whether I do art in general the conventional way, who knows? But this process is my process and it works for me, so I'm not gonna change how I do things. So for the next Bokumaro video, the hints for it will be, is a video game character where they are one of the MCs. For those who don't know, I also do stream playing video games over on twitch.tv/am_not_a_pacifist. And this character is actually from a game that I'm currently playing / streaming. Feel free to guess who you think it is and what game series they're from in the comments down below. I'm quite curious to see what your guesses are gonna be. In the older videos, you may have come across the signature Pacifist. That's the main name that I go by. But since we stream art on a different channel, I decided to change my signature to Bokumaro instead. But do know that on some of the social media stuff, you may see Pacifist or Bokumaro signature on there. But do note that they're both the same person, i.e. me. Hope the hints might help you to guess who the next character is going to be. And as always guys, wherever you guys are, take care, be well, and be safe. Bye.